Alex, you're 5-1 as an amateur fighter. You're based out of the dungeon, man. Thank you so much for taking time, man. I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. Thank you for calling me. Thank you.
Absolutely. I always love to go back a little bit because I'm always intrigued, but how did you get into MMA and why did you decide to start competing in this thing?
Well, so it started when I was, I want to say 15 years old. I was a sophomore over at Ferris High School, and I was moving from there over here to North Central High School.
Okay.
And the transition was a lot, and like I used to get bullied a lot. It was just a lot of like stuff happening. So I just wanted to try to like stand up for myself because I was small. I was probably 120 pounds back when I was wrestling in high school. And so I started at Warrior Camp back when I was back in October. I want to say October maybe.
Okay.
And I just started going from there, doing my hardest training and all that. And I took my first fight after about a month of training, which was not a good idea, but I did it. It was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I ended up losing. That was the only loss I had. But other than that, I've just been working really hard, and I've been just trying my hardest, trying to get to the top, trying to just compete. I just want to fight. I love fighting. That's about it. And it helped out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, so having that one loss off the bat, and then you're on this 4-fight win streak, what do you attribute to this win streak you're on right now?
Honestly, a lot of people have helped get me to where I am today, but I also love the passion for fighting. Like, it's like the whole wrestling scheme. It's when you take someone down, you're able to pick them up and slam them on the mat, and you get 2 points there and then another 3 points for back call, and everyone's like, he just did that. It's kind of like fighting. Like, someone tries to take you down, you push them down, you get on top, and you start whacking them on the head, and you get them in the rear neck and choke, and everyone's like, oh, he just did that. Look at that. It's like I love the attention of it because it's nice and all, but it's also nice to be recognized for something that's so outstanding that other people want to see you do.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you have this awesome fight coming up March 7th, WFC, Coeur d'Alene Casino. Who are you fighting, man?
We're trying to figure that all out right now, but I think his name is Kyler Watkins. I don't remember his name exactly.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
But it should be a fun fight. Honestly, it's gonna be the first WFC card I'm gonna be on.
Yeah.
Which is I'm looking forward to a lot. I think I still need to go get my blood work done though. But it's still gonna be a lot of fun. I've been to the fights out there before, just like I've been to the one in Northern Quest casinos.
Yeah.
And they're a lot of fun to watch, and I've been wanting to get onto the WFC for a while just because it's a bigger fight card, there's more people watching. It's gonna be a lot of fun though. I mean, I'm gonna go out there, give them my all out. Win or lose, who cares? Just get punched in the face.
How's training going, man?
It's going really fun. It's going really good. I've been training with Paco Mora, Mateo Mora, Dana, Abe, all those guys over there at the dungeon. They've been training me really hard. You know, breaking sweats. Probably like losing 2 pounds almost every practice now, just because I've been drinking a lot of water.
That's awesome. Speaking of that, what's that weight cut process look like for you? I mean, do you cut a lot of weight for your fights?
I mean, depending on the fight, yeah. For like, sometimes I do cut weight just for fun too, even if it's walking weight for me. Yeah. Like, I just love. It's not too hard because I go to the North Central High School and I'm a volunteer coach over there. Mike Mundy wanted me to come in and help the kids out, and I decided, I just took a lot of time. I'm taking a lot of time to go over there because I love just helping them out, and it helps me out with my wrestling too, just so it gives me a little more experience with the top guys. Like, we got a guy, Kendall Mobley, over there, national champion in Greco, and was about to be a 2-time state champion. He's a really good wrestler, and I wrestle with him all the time. He helps me out.
Okay.
And over at the dungeon, I bring my little brother, and he grinds with me. We train together, and he helps me lose a lot of weight. But with the weight cuts, I try to cut a lot of big meals out, but like not too big.
Yeah.
So, like, I eat smaller portions throughout the day, so I eat multiple times, but just smaller portions, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, fighting is such a mental game as much as it is a physical game there, but what do you do to prepare mentally for your fights?
Oh, to prepare, I just think of it as like, it's just sparring, as like if I'm in the gym or something. Like, I don't really, I can care less if I win or lose, but it's more of I want to go out there and have fun. It's like, I want to go out there, let me see if I can try this out. I want to see if I can try to do this question mark kick. I've been practicing on it. I want to try it out now. It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worked so far, but I haven't tried the question mark kick. But other than that, yeah.
Okay. What's that backstage process look like for you? Do you get nervous or do you have fear come over you at all?
No, in all honesty, when I before my fights, I love just listening to my own music,
Okay.
and I have my music list varies from a lot of different things, but like I listen to like sometimes the Vision Quest soundtrack, the Rocky soundtrack,
Okay.
like let's see what else. I love also listening to like, some soft, good old like just old songs like "Ain't No Mountain High Enough," stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just because it like gets me in a good mood, it makes me happy and it like makes me feel like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Like, why be all upset about if I win or lose or happy? It's gonna be another fight. Who cares? It's gonna be fun. That's all. That's all I think of it as.
Come on, man. I love the attitude there. Now, you're 5-1 as an amateur. When do you plan to go pro?
I've been trying really, really hard. I've been just grinding. I want to try to get my name out there a lot more.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to see if I can get some pro fights soon, just so I can get bigger, I guess. And I want to cut weight for that. I don't know how much weight exactly I want to cut.
Yeah.
But because I'm walking around at 145 right now, just easy.
Okay.
And I know I can cut down pretty good to some way smaller size if I really wanted to.
Do you fight at 135 then usually?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
the way I usually fight out.
Gotcha. Now, I mean, you kind of mentioned this earlier, but you train out of the dungeon with guys like Paco, Mateo Mora, Dana Leverence, Matthew Schmoyer. I mean, what's it like training in the dungeon, and how much confidence does that give you heading into your fights, man?
Oh, it helps me out a lot because me and Mateo, when I first trained with Mateo, we were just like evenly matched, is what Paco said. Like me and him were just mirror images of each other, and
Gotcha.
he would always be 10, 15 pounds heavier than me all the time, but we would roll for at least 20 minutes straight and just not be able to tap each other out. We could spar with each other all day. And like I roll with Paco too, and it helps me out because it's a bigger guy, so it helps me with like certain angles, I guess.
Yeah.
Certain moves, certain angles. So, I mean, if I do get onto the ground and roll with someone inside of the ring, I feel like it'd be a lot easier than rolling with someone like my normal size, because like I'm so used to grappling with the bigger guys and like the taller, lengthy guys. Like Dana, I can never tap out almost, but
Okay.
tap out a few times, which is nice because he's so lengthy, and it helps out a lot too because he can put me in positions that other people can't.
Right. Yeah.
And it's so much fun just training with them. I love those guys too.
Come on. That's awesome, man. Want to do a transition to a couple fun questions here for you. I've got these things called pod decks, mostly for podcasters, but they're fun coffee talk conversations. But I'm going to randomly pull one of these out. Hopefully it's a winner. Maybe it'll be a flop. I don't know. We'll see, man. This one says, what's something that you've never been able to do well?
Honestly, let's see. School was not a good thing for me. I was not good at school, but I somehow managed it and graduated.
Come on.
It was the last second thing, but yeah.
I was a 2.8 GPA, just barely slid through.
Exactly.
Big stoner in high school, man. I never paid attention to that stuff. So
that school was it, and it didn't help that my teacher, my 6th period teacher was her name was Miss McAllister.
Okay.
I had her 3 years in a row, all 6th period, all in the same seat.
Oh gosh.
And she goes so immune to me. She's like, "Are you gonna come to school today?" It's like, probably not. And she's like, "All right, I'll know when to mark you absent or not."
Right. Yeah.
You just got immune. Yeah.
That's awesome. Bare knuckle boxing is on this upswing of popularity. Are you a fan of bare knuckle boxing at all?
Yeah, I mean, it looks really, really fun, but also looks really, really scary because I don't want to break my knuckle or, do anything bad to these guys.
Yeah.
It looks really cool, though.
It's an interesting sport. I spoke to Ken Shamrock, who's, he fought in the UFC back before they had the gloves, and now he's got his own bare knuckle promotion. He talked about the impact of wearing MMA gloves versus bare knuckle, and he said it's actually safer on your hands being bare knuckle because you don't hit the guy as much. And so, I don't know, maybe it's an opinion of his, and so kind of an interesting take on his perspective for bare knuckle. It's kind of interesting.
It looks cool, though. It looks cool.
When you're not training, you're not fighting, what are you doing for fun, man?
For fun, I usually love just, like, helping out, I guess. Like, I usually help out my friend Jonathan, his dad, and I go hang out with them a lot. And with the team, I travel with them a lot to different tournaments, to different places to help them coach, and go to the school a lot and help coach over there. It's just a lot of fun doing that stuff. just little things that matter.
Yeah. Last question for you. Khabib and Ferguson, they are fighting here in April. Who do you got winning that one?
It'd be dumb to bet against Khabib, but Ferguson, he's a good grappler too, though.
Yep.
He's a really good grappler.
Yeah.
I have to say Ferguson, to be honest.
Ferguson. All right, cool, man. Well, I also wanted to give you an opportunity to just give a shout out to your team, coaches, sponsors, anything like that, man. The camera's all yours, brother.
Yeah, hey, shout out to the Dungeon. If you guys want a good place to start off training and just fun place, fun environment, just shoot a message to Paco Mora, me, Mateo Mora, Abe Jones, and if anything, let's see if Eric can leave like a message, something to message him on the website. Yeah. But shout out to them. Love you guys. Thank you for being there and supporting me. Shout out to everyone that watches me. It's really helpful. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Man, awesome, dude. It's been an honor to talk to you. You know, we've talked to each other kind of at the cage, but never had this cool conversation, man. So really appreciate you taking the time, man. It was fun to get to know you a little bit more.
Again, thank you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging around. Really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more videos from Top Rated MMA and the Bearded Biz Show, please click the playlist and also hit subscribe to our channel. Become part of the Top Rated MMA and Bearded Biz community. We would really appreciate your support. Also, please leave a comment below. I will read and respond to all of them. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.